Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Well, it's my business if you don't mind. Right, okay, less of the banter. Let's crack on with the tutorial for Scarborough Fair. First thing I want you to do, go with me on this please. There needs to be some explanation at the beginning, otherwise you won't get it. I want you to do this. 3 fingers, this is the rule, 3 fingers, dat, and there, okay. Thumb looks after 4, 5 and 6, and these 3 fingers will look after these 3 strings. Now, first thing I want you to do, mute the strings, and in your head, do this. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay? What we're doing is we're playing this pick. These are the diagrams that I've prepared for you. Capo 7. And we're going to get into all these shapes in a minute. But the first thing I want you to do, this is the pick we always come back to. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then we got variations on the same theme. But it's important, and it'll help you if you just, before we begin to play any of the chords, just get the pick in your head. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. And remember, finger 1 plays string 3, finger 2 plays string 2, and finger 3 plays string 1. Very important that, okay? Thumb looks after 6, 5 and 4. Alright? So, once we've figured out how to do that and warmed up our right hand, we can go to shape 1, which you will find here. Alright? Now, everything you need to play this is on the link. Okay? Click on the blue link and it will give you all these are my own little ways of doing it, which I think make it pretty straightforward, pretty easy. For those people who are new to this, these are your capo is here, the shapes and the finger positions that you need to put your fingers on are here, and here are the string numbers that you will play. All right? If you see any numbers together, like a 5 and a 2, for example, then in a bracket, then you would play those 2 strings together, which we'll get to that as we move on. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, shape 1, put finger 1 on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret from the capo. Everything I say is going to be from the capo, and put finger 2 on the 4th string at the 4th fret from the capo. All right, and the first thing we're going to do now is do that little pick that we've just done. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. And hurrah, it sounds like the track. Then we're going to add our 3rd finger to the 5th string at the 5th fret. It's like a C shape, isn't it? That's exactly what it is. Same pick again. Okay, so we've got. Then we're going to take this 3rd finger and move it down to the 3rd fret. And we're going to play 5, 2, 3. That's all we're going to do there. And then finally drop your 2nd finger onto the 5th string at the 2nd fret and play a 5. And this is the intro, okay? Which is now completed. I'll do that again. Okay, so our intro, folks, is now done. Okay, so now we're going to get into the main little riff. Okay, what do I call this? Main intro riff. The pick, as I mentioned before, is the same. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, and now the shapes, we're going to begin with the same shape again. 1st finger on the 2nd string at the 3rd fret, and your 2nd finger on the 4th string at the 4th fret. Okay, it's like a variation on an A minor. You know, think of it like that if you forget. Think of an A minor shape with that finger off. It's a good way of remembering it. Okay, so 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. And then take this 2nd finger now and put it back to the 2nd fret. Add your 3rd finger now to the 3rd string of the 2nd fret. Again, like an A minor, but with this time without that finger. Same pick again. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. All right, put the 2 shapes together, you'll get this. All right, put both parts together, and this is what we've got so far. So far so good. That's our main intro riff done. Cool. Now on to the verse 3, which is this bit. Now you'll see a couple of little bits and pieces going on here, but nothing to panic about. Remember, when you see these here, this is where you will play strings together. Anything in a bracket, the string numbers, as in this case here, which is a 6 and a 2, you'll play together. All right? And little indications if you need to bring fingers off, and a couple of little tiny things. Nothing that you can't do. All right, so this is where it's a verse, so this is where the vocal would start. Same pick to begin. So those first two shapes are exactly the same as the intro. The only difference being, when I hit the third string on this shape here, I brought my fingers off in anticipation of moving to the next chord. I'll do that again. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. And as I play that third string open, I'm moving my third finger now to the bass string of the 3rd fret, and I'm going to play 6 and 2 together, then a 3, then a 4, scar, and then I'm going to drop these 2 fingers on here, as if you're playing a bit of a C. Keep this where it is, play 4 and 2 together, take them off and play 4 and 2 again, or open, then a 3. I'll play that from the G note here. 6 and 2, 3, 4, 4 and 2 on, 4 and 2 off, then a 3. Okay, so you have to forgive my singing. I would sing it lower, in a lower key. So I'm going to Scarborough. We've done that. So we're now on to the word fair. Onto this shape. Scarborough. Where are we? Fair. And again, the same thing where you played the 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. Actually, you don't have to bring all your fingers off there because we're going to a C. Let me do that again. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. Leave this one on because we're going to move to a C. And it's always nice to keep a note ringing that's common to 2 chords, ringing out if you can. Okay, so this is the word for parsley. Then we get into the parsley bit, falsetto bit. Okay, so we're on to C now. Again, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3 to A minor. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. Now, let me just check. Again, we can just bring off the. I'll do that again from this chord. C. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, that's where it goes. Parsley, sage, rose. Back to C. Okay, back to C for the merry in time. Rose. Now. 5 and 2 on the sorry, I put 5 and 2 here. See that there? 5 and 2 for the C. Should be 5 and 1. Just notice that little error. Let me play that again. Yes, so it's 5 and 1 on this C, which is on page 5 instead of 5 and 2. Forgive me for that. 5 and 2 to D, 4 and 1. 3, 2, 3. Merry end. What happens then? Back to the riff. Oh dear. Too early for this. Okay. So we've done that. We've just done those 2 riffs as well, here and here. Okay. You'll follow it. You'll follow it. So. I'm picking this up on beginning of page 6. Okay, we've just done our little riff again. 5, 1. What is it? 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 3. We've just done that twice. So we're on to re. Re. A minor. 5, 1, 2, 4. Open 5th. And then a 5th at the 2nd fret. I'll play that again. Sorry. Remember that's where that goes. We're on to, I'm using the whiz because it helps you to remember where you should be. So we've just done, then on to page 7, C, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3. That's for the word me. Remember me to the... Okay, so we've just done 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3 on page 7. 5 and 1 to the third now for a nice beautiful little rundown. One who lives. Okay, 5 and 1 to the third on from the C. Move your second finger up to the 5th string of the 2nd fret. Put your little finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. 5 and 2 to the 3rd. Okay, move your 1st finger now to the 2nd string at the 1st fret and play 5 and 2 to the 3rd again. So from page 7, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3. Sorry. So we're up to done page 7, and now on to page 8. Now this is this part. It's not as, I mean, you've got a whole page there playing a relatively small bit. So we've got our bass string at the 3rd fret, 6 and 2, 3, 4, 3. Then drop these 2 fingers on again like we did earlier, as if you're playing part of a C. Keep this where it is, and I want you to pull off that 4 and 2, and then put them back on and play 4 and 2 again. Then bring them off and play 4 and 2 again, and then finish with a 3rd string. Let me play that page 8 again. Sorry. All right, it's getting there. Page 9. It's hard to do it when you break it down into little bits, even for me. And I wrote the bloody thing down. 5, 1, 3, 4, 1. Now, on this bit, this is tricky, not to play, but tricky to remember. You see when it comes off here? I want you to come off on the 1 and the 3, so you get some nice ringy out notes as you're changing. Let me play the part. See the way you get it? 1, 3, and then you get that really beautiful swishy sound. So this is the part we're doing, page 9. This is the She Once Was. She once was a true love of... I'll have to learn to sing this. I'll do that again. So from the page 9, from A minor. 5, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. To the G, bass note, 6 and 2, 3, 4, 3. Drop these 2 fingers on again, 4 and 2, then a 3. Release them to play them open. So you've got. Then you're going to hammer on and pull off on those 2 strings again. Okay, so we've got. And then to finish, 6 and then a 3. I'll play from the beginning, page 9. What happens then? Tell her to make me again. And then so it just repeats and repeats and repeats. Oh, I tell you what, it's tricky doing that. I should have done it with a lower capo position. I could have sang it along a little bit better. But there we are. Well, I hope you got the idea of that. Now look, everything is easy to understand if you follow the tab. For people who are looking at this tutorial and say, why hasn't he played it through? Well, I did. Look earlier on. It's on the taster thing. So you'll hear that and then you'll hear the tutorial. I do it this way so that the video isn't too long, because people get bored easily, including me. So there we are. Now, if you get stuck on any of that or anything's not clear, then please let me know and I will happily go over it some bits again for you. So, excuse my dodgy vocals, but get into it. Capo 7. Now, people who sing in a lower key, when you've learned how to play this, the only reason I'm doing it at Capo 7 is so I can play along with the track on, you know, the Simon and Garfunkel. If I was going to do this live, I would lower it, but I'd just take the capo down, play exactly the same thing in relation to the capo. I'd move it down to either the 5th or the 4th fret to suit my voice. All right, so one down, Scarborough Fair is now done. The next one I'm going to do, I'll probably do, I'll do the jam next because it's, you know, I'm more or less set up for that. So, because I've had a pretty good response to that the last day. What's it called? English Rose by Paul Weller and the Jam. So that'll be coming up maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. And then we've got Because by the Beatles, we've got the, and maybe a bit of Twist and Shout, and we've got the ukulele one, I'll See You in My Dreams, Joe Brown, which is fantastic. So, but I need to do a bit of work on that. So until then, thank you for joining me today, and I will look forward to seeing you a bit later on. Okay? Take care.